Hello, hello, good morning. What's up? All right, let's get going. Uh, tu- 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 tu. Okay. I don't understand this thing. Sometimes, like, it charges so quick. Now it's like just sitting, like it's not even charging. I don't even know. All right. No, it did not. I put it on a charger just so it charges back up. But it's weird. And then like sometimes I just turn around and it's fucking full. Like I don't know. All right, firing up Subnautica. All right, yesterday we made a lot of progress. I found some locations that I completely missed before, which is kind of funny because I didn't miss any locations in the first game. So like, you know, I've been exploring a lot. What? What the fuck was that? I don't know. Okay. All right, we can go back home. Found this place. Scan some things. Also, this map is like messy. It's very hard to remember like your surroundings and where is what. Like it's messy. That I guess that's just the way to put it. Like it's not as you know, it's not like first game had a map that was built so well and it was so easy to know where what is. Here is just it's a total mess. Well, I've never approached the base from this side before. What the hell did I hit? Oh my god.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I got the tree. Let's see how that turns out to be. Oh, these have grown, and now they're slowly growing peppers, too. I do have another tree. Wait. And I can't reorganize this? Well, that's crap. Why can't I put this? Wait, what? I'm wondering how large is this tree gonna be, because I kind of want to I wanted to fill up the space as much as possible. These did fill up the space pretty well, but I would still like it to maybe be even a little bit better. All right. Wait, I forgot something. All right. Let's get down to business. So what I was talking about, I want to grow more of these trees, probably like one on each of these, because I just have to see how large will this thing grow. If it grows like small when it was like super big where I found it, I'm gonna be pissed. But I have a feeling that's gonna happen. It's gonna be like maybe like this height. Maybe it has something to do with like where you plant it. Like maybe if it was like here in the middle, it would grow taller, but I don't want to put anything in the middle. I like it like this more. It's kind of more organized. Wait, I can scan it? I didn't scan the marble melon yet? That's weird. All right. I'm just gonna eat these. Like, I don't need those. They're taking a lot of inventory space, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. But, yeah, okay. This is growing. Alright. So, one thing I was discussing yesterday is... I was discussing potentially moving the nuclear reactor out of here. I said it's kind of not fitting, and I still think that would be a good choice to get that out of here. But the problem is I don't know where to place it, and also I wanted to organize my garden more. So we have... Honestly, garden would be more fitting like in here. Probably. But I like this small garden here. I mean, I don't need more than this. But... there's one more thing that I need, and that's the outside garden. Now, I've moved the outside garden away. It was around here before, but now it's not, and it kind of... I wish it was kind of connected to this thing, but it's impossible. I don't have enough space. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Technically, I have more space here to like... All right. I'm not sure if this doesn't work just because there's something in the way. Or is it actually... Nah, it's definitely intersecting the wall. Alright. Can't do it here either. Wait, where the fuck did this come from? Wait, I didn't scan this either? Yeah, I'm really running low on space here. What are my other options right now? What if I was to expand here? But then again, here, there's not enough space either. Like, there's barely... Like, I can maybe do, like, one multi-purpose room around here somewhere. And that's it. You know, this would be perfect. If I was to move, like, the garden in here. And move the nuclear reactor somewhere else. That would actually be the best solution, but... Where do I put...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Where do I put the reactor? That's the question. Like, I've already tried all the possibilities. I can't put it here. There's not enough space. This is in the way. I can't expand this anywhere. It's literally like space is completely used here. So we're having a very big problem here if I want to reorganize this crap. So technically I could make an exit here and make like the garden, like a small outside garden here. I want to make this roof. I've been delaying that for way too long. What was it that I need for this? Let me take a look. Oh yeah, it was expensive for enameled glass.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, so we need normal glass. We have one. How much quartz do I have left? Have I moved all the quartz? Hello, Lo. What's up? 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right. We got basic glass. All right, lead and diamond. All right, lead and diamond. Or what do I think about this game? Is it fun? So I'm not sure if you're talking about the basic, like the base Subnautica or Subnautica Below Zero, but both games are definitely amazing, but I would always suggest going with the first Subnautica if you haven't played it yet. It is just... It's an amazing game. But it's scary. Especially for the first time. All right, got that. So 4 titanium and 2 lithium. There we go. We got everything. Let's make that roof. Ooh, that cost me a lot of hull strength. Yep. That's really cool. All right, let's go inside. There we go. Look at that. All right. It's gonna look even better during the day. But as I said, one thing I wanted to do here is potentially, since I have the alien containment here, I was thinking about moving the garden here, but that would mean I have to move the nuclear reactor, and I don't know where to put it. I could swap them technically and move the garden there, bring the nuclear reactor here. But that's gonna be a lot of work moving all this back and forth. Running on very limited space here does not help. All right. Wait, I need some coffee so I can come up with something. Yeah, base building in this game is insane. It is so fun. They did a really good job with base building. I'm so annoyed that the aquarium is not lighting up. But that might be because this entire room is powered off at the moment. Why did this go off? So, I just kind of finished setting up that garden, and now I want to move it again. Oh my god, there's so many of them. And I don't really even need them anymore, to be honest. Right, let's make some food. So we grab a few of these. There we go. We're gonna make some salad. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. So here's the thing. If I was to actually move the entire garden and everything to the other room, I would need to collect and move so many things. Because all these plants and all of this, oh my god. Why did I come up with this now and not yesterday? And then also moving the entire nuclear reactor. And then, can I even take these out? I'm not gonna even try. And then I could move the garden here. And oh boy. Bro, how long is it gonna be nighttime? What the hell? Well, oh my god, and also the small ones and the wall things. It would take forever. We could slowly start moving things. But then again, if I take down the plants, I have to... Oh... Because it would be perfect if I had like an indoor garden here. Then I could make a door here. Oh my god, that scared me. God damn it. Then I could make a door here. A hatch, actually. And we can have an outdoor garden, which is needed for certain plants, out here. And it would be perfect, like both things would be at the same place. So then I have garden here, I have fish here. This can probably stay here. I don't think I need to move it. It would be fine. And, yeah. So I don't know. I think that would be better. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. This thing is so fucking loud, I want to move it like far away from the base as possible. That's also another problem. If I move it here, it's gonna be heard like... Well, not all the way here, but almost. I guess we're gonna start. Let's start with the easy things, like these wall things. So I'm gonna use those. What was it again for the... For the fridge? I need one glass. I'm gonna make another fridge there. First of all, it has a lot of space. Second, it preserves whatever I put in. So, okay, we need another glass. But this is gonna be fire. And it's gonna make a lot more sense. I like having like the reactors and all that in like a separate room. I'm gonna remove the glass dome from it as well. And it's gonna be like, you know, reinforcements on the walls and everything. It makes sense that that room would be very like isolated because it's a fucking nuclear reactor. It kind of doesn't make sense having this all together in one room. I don't like it. It needs to be nice. It needs to be functional, but also like very logical and very like aesthetic. And this is not aesthetic. I don't like it. This room is way too pretty for something like this. Look at that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up a fridge here, right next to the nuclear waste disposal. So what we need, let me just make sure. Yeah, I need a couple of these. All right, we store them in the fridge. There we go. So that's gonna be replanted once we move it here. Now I can nuke those plants with no remorse. Can I deconstruct this with the plants on top? Yes, I can. That's weird. All right, I lose everything, but that doesn't matter. All right, that is nuked, and that is fine. All right, these little fuckers will also have to go. Oh, this already started bearing... Oh, so this is the maximum it can grow. That is so shit. I want a large tree. I mean, it can't grow here, I guess. Maybe it really needs to be in the middle. Alright, so here's what we do. We collect a few of these too. These are, fortunately enough, like a small one. Okay. We place that in the fridge as well. Nice. All right, beautiful. Next thing. So I can collect, I don't know how much space will I have. Yeah, my inventory is already full. So I can place like probably 2 more here. Do I want that much? Probably. All right, I'm gonna cheat here a little bit, and I'm gonna place some crap in this one for now. I will take it out later. But let's go take like 2 more of those. So those lantern fruits, I really don't need them. I don't need that fruit. I have better stuff already. The only reason why I'm keeping those is because they grow pretty large. So it's like, it looks nice. All right, there we go. This fridge has everything that I need to like replant. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's it. All right, take this out. All right, and only this big one is left. Wait, did I take the marble melon? Wait, if I right click the marble melon, will I get the seeds? How does that work? Oh shit. All right, that's fine. All right, what I'm gonna actually do is make another chest here. Store a bunch of this here. Actually, I can leave these two. All right, just to free up inventory. And we can get rid of this.
Fluid intake.
We can remove this as well.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Cool. Let me grab one water. And boom. There we go. All right. The problem is I need to make sure I have another power source ready. Let's make sure that the bioreactor is running. And that's another story. I want to get rid of that bioreactor. It's in a weird place. I don't like it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But let's actually give it some juice so it can keep running. And when I take down the nuclear one, we have some power being generated. There we go. All right. So now the problem is, I don't know if I can move the nuclear rods out of the nuclear reactor while it's running. If I can, great. If I can't, well, then we have a problem. And I can't. I'm gonna technically waste 4 perfectly good reactor rods if I try to remove this right now. I don't know. I don't think I'll get them back. Shit. What was it again that I need to make them? If they're not like expensive, it's not a big deal. But they are expensive. Those are like a big thing, you know. Oh yeah, I can make a snowman. Can I make him inside? Wait, I need to make a rebreather and the old that's a fucking expensive. Wait, I gotta figure out where the nuclear rod is. There it is, reactor rod. Bro, that's fucking easy. I have a shitload of uraninite, and lead, titanium, and glass are basic materials. Fuck that shit, we can sacrifice this. All right, and now we place where's the nuclear reactor? There it is. No, it's looking the wrong way. God damn it. I wanted to look towards here. There we go. Wait, what do you mean 0 power? Oh shit, we need those rods ASAP. My brain is melting. Let's mark it on the... Alright, I'll need glass. Actually, I have a perfect solution how I'm gonna get glass. Oh wait, wasn't this enameled glass? It was. Even better. I'm gonna deconstruct it in this thing. There we go. All right, glass. All right, perfect. I have everything for at least 2 rods, but let's try to make 4 immediately. All right, I can get the diamonds back in here. I'll need lithium, so that's gonna be 4. I'm gonna... No, that's not lithium. That's... I'm an idiot. That's lead. Oh shit, I'm out of lead. Fuck. Let's mark it on the... Let's mark it on the scanner so I can go grab as much as possible as soon as possible. Let's see. This is the one that gives lead, I believe. Yep. Search for it. But I need to bring nuclear reactor back to life as soon as possible. Alright, so I don't have any more lead. Well, alright, let's make 2 rods. That's good enough for now. Unpowered? What do you mean unpowered? Wait, I gotta stop the water filtration for a short minute. Can I stop it, like, on the actual thing? Actually, if it fills up, it's gonna stop. But it's barely working. Oh my god, I did not expect that this is gonna be such a problem. Right, now we're actually generating some power. What do you mean unpowered? Come on. We're actually gaining power at the moment. There we go. Alright, 1 rod. 2 rods. That's enough for now. That's how powerful that thing is. Like, that bioreactor that I have... Oh, this is creepy, but kind of cool, not gonna lie. There we go. Look at that. Look at how this thing is generating power. It's crazy. Alright, but we need more. Let's get outside. We gotta go grab some lead. Coming at me? Bro, you wanna go? You wanna go? I'll go. Come here. Yeah, bitch. That's what I thought. Oh, stop giving me titanium out of this. I need lead. Alright, got 4. Nice. Alright, that's good enough for now. Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Come here. No, you're not getting away this time. Come here. Stop running like a little bitch. Fine. I don't have time for this shit. Alright, so first of all, I gotta store some of this titanium in here. My inventory kind of going crazy. Alright, so we need 2 more. So for 2 more, I'll need 2 lead. Oops. Alright, 2 lead. Titanium. 4 uraninite. And 2 more pieces of glass. Oh. That's all I have. Okay, there we go. And 4 of these. Nice. All right, and I gotta cancel this damn lead stuff, but I will need more in the future. I gotta start just randomly collecting stuff because you need stuff every now and then. All right, there we go. Full power. It's going crazy. Now, one thing I was considering was actually putting a bulkhead here, and it kind of makes sense. All right, I need a silicone rubber. I'm pretty sure I've left a bunch of those somewhere. Where would I put that? Oh, it's here. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I mean, it's literally like I'm gonna leave it open, but it's kind of cool to have. And it gives more, you know, hull integrity. So, all right, we gotta power this back on. There's no reason for it to stay off. Except that it looks cool, and I might actually consider doing that again, but... Alright, so, now we're gonna move other things. First thing, like, these bad boys. Alright. Can't remove all of them because I'm gonna fuck up my base. So this place is gonna be, you know, like, properly reinforced. Wait. Why did this connect? I didn't want this. As soon as I removed... Oh, shit, bro. And now I can't redo it. How do I... How do I return that? Bruh, no. As soon as I... Oh, shit. Can I, like, somehow forcefully disconnect this? This is not supposed to be connected at all. Oh my god, bro. What am I gonna do about this now? There's, like, no way to, like, force them to separate. Because now once it's connected, like, you can't build anything here. Like, it's not gonna let me. Oh my god, what fucking bullshit is this? I can't do this. I'm not gonna scrap the nuclear reactor again. The only way would be to, like, deconstruct one of these two rooms. Motherfucker, what am I gonna do about this? I don't want this connected. It makes no sense. This should not be connected. These are, like... Technically, I could put another bulkhead here and have it closed and never opened my entire life. But no. How am I gonna get around this?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How the fuck am I gonna get around this? Like, as long as the reinforcement was on this wall, it was preventing the rooms from connecting to each other. The moment I removed it, it connected back. And now you can't, like, reverse the process. Like, I can't put anything here. This just pissed me off. Wait, and you can't even do a bulkhead here? What the? The easiest way would actually be to deconstruct everything in this room, remove the entire room, then put something on this wall to prevent it from connecting to the other one. But do you know how much shit I have in this room right now? Like, now that I think about it, I have this fridge that is completely full. Man, I cannot fucking believe this happened. And that you can't fucking reverse it. Like, what if I don't want the sections to be connected? Let me see if there's a way to get around that. This is unreal. I might have to leave it like this for now. And once the nuclear rods, the reactor rods are empty, then it's not gonna be that big of a deal to like remove it again and remove the entire room. But this is not happening. Man, I wish I could see. Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. This is the only annoying part about building stuff. It's like it's impossible to see. Like, is that lower, like, lighter line where it's actually sitting, I guess? Actually, it's more than that, but this is fine. Alright, that's one. This thing needs a new battery. This is crazy that, like, I can't believe this happened. So now I somehow need to magically try to align this the same as the other one. Good enough. All right, so that's 2. Now technically I can place like 4 at least. It totally fits another one in the middle, but I'm gonna leave it as it is for now. Wait, how does this work? Oh, yes. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted. In case I need another corridor here, I can just leave it like that. All right. So we can plan some stuff. Now, if I put a... I wish I knew, like, in which position...
Seek fluid intake.
Like, how do I know? Alright, it went there. That's fine. Is it like, this is the front? How do I know what is the front? I gotta test this out. So it did go there. Alright. How many of these do I want to plant? I could do 3 in each here. Or maybe like 2. Alright, let's play with this. So this is very confusing. Oh wait, you can swap them? Well, never mind. It just put it wherever the fuck it wants to put it. So it put one here. Okay, that makes 0 sense right now.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, it did the same thing again. But if that's the way it goes, if it goes like counterclockwise, then I can kind of anticipate what's gonna happen. But actually, I'm fine with that. I just I'm thinking if I want to place 2 trees. I wonder if they're gonna grow bigger. They're kind of like in the open now, so... Also... Alright, so I can only do it here. That's kind of lame. So only like the middle one, and it also looks different here. So I can't put as much greenery as I could in the smaller one. That's also another problem, but this still looks dope. I'm gonna let these 2 trees grow first to see how big they'll get. And I might actually cut off power to this room because I want to test something. Yeah, I think it's gonna grow like about that height and that's it. Also, I can't see my chat right now. Alright, got it. Alright, that's pretty sick. So I'll probably have to move the water filter somewhere. But will it fit in this room? Probably will, but it's gonna be very tight. What if I try to place it here? It wouldn't let me now, right? Yeah, it wouldn't let me. This is so stupid that these these connect when I don't want them to connect. It is borderline pissing me off. So I could put the water filtration in here. It makes zero sense for it to be here though. This is literally the like the nuclear reactor. We don't want the water filtration system right next to the nuclear reactor. It makes no sense. I could place it here or up on the floor above. Let's put it here for now. There we go. All right. That's a lot better. I'm still pissed off about the nuclear reactor room connecting to this, but whatever. But I like this. This is much more spacious. It's gonna be much cooler as a garden. Now here, we'll have. Can I make another? I can, right? There we go. All right. Because I want to remove this one. I will place it back here immediately. All right. What's in the way? Why is it not letting me? Is it the chest or is it the platform? That's the problem. I guess there's only one way to find out. We gotta finish the platform. Ah, I need lead. Get under.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. If only I predicted that that the room would connect, I would prevent it on time. Oh, wait. How? Wait, why? Why is the sound coming from like a different place? I think I glitched out this game completely. Alright, so I need quartz and titanium. Did I leave some quartz by any chance around here? Nope. Nope. Time to go grab some. If I have some, I should have some. No. Wait, really? Bro, where in... When did I go through all my quartz already? Oh my god. Alright, I'll just roam around. I'll find some. No biggie. Man, you really don't know. And you're dead. Really doesn't know when to quit. I think that's the guy that I hit before, so... Alright, come on. There's gotta be some quartz around here. What is this egg? Oh no! Oh my god, that's the grab trap fragment! Finally gonna learn it. Wait, where is this going? Is this a dead end? Wait, what? I'm not that good on oxygen, so I probably shouldn't be doing this. What is that for? I haven't... Well, the lights are glitching out. All right, let's go finish that hatch on this side. There we go. So now this is fun because we're gonna have like, this is gonna be the interior like garden area, and then we're gonna have the exterior one right here, and it's actually like perfectly placed. Oh my god. And I'm just gonna put like 3 outdoor grow beds here, and that's gonna be enough to have everything that I need. These things are growing well. All right, the tree is still growing, so we'll grow at least a bit more than this. If that's 60%, it's gonna probably be like, I just wanted to like cover up the walls as much as possible. I want it to feel like lush. Unfortunately, I can't place more of these things, but I can place like the wall things, and I don't know, we'll think of something. But I definitely do want to make it more garden-y than it is. I would put another one of these over here, but guess what? I can't because the room's connected. I can probably place one here. Yeah, but do I want it here? And I could place one here when I remove these. Yeah, I mean, that's cool.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
All right. I gotta move that entire chest to the other side. Man, this has turned into such a problem. Let me actually check on this. Ah, it's still empty. Eh. I'll need a bunch of titanium, so let's get down to business. Let's start doing the exterior grow beds. Where are those? There it is. All right, this is probably the best way to do it. Oh my god, this movement is pissing me off. It's so, like, finicky. Like, you touch it a little bit and you move by so much. So how do I perfectly align this if I can't control how much I move to the side? Honestly, good enough. I could do more than 3, to be honest. This easily fits like 4 at least. Wait, how much is the... Oh, it's only 2 titanium. Like, this is borderline pissing me off. Like, 1 is too much. And it always moves me the same. Alright, that's probably better.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
Oh,
remaining.
suck a dick.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This can't stay like this. All right, I'm like perfectly... All right, good enough. So there we go. Now we have 4, and that is more than enough for what I need here. Like, more than enough. So we can start moving things. And here's what we're gonna do. We will actually smack these bad boys out of existence. Alright. First we plant those. We can put those here. There we go. And that's only like half of it, so we could have like those and these over there. All right, let's not overdo it. Oh my god, no way. Probably shouldn't combine them actually, especially since I have 4 now. All right, the next one can be creep vines. And we can actually plant those like on the far end. 3. Probably don't need more than 3. Oh, we'll see. Think about it. What else do we have? All right, these bad boys. Do I need seeds or do I plant them? Alright, this thing can get smacked 4, 5 times before it disappears, and then you get a bunch of seeds. Okay. Warning!
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, that's half. We still have 12 more slots here, which I will use essentially just for that. It makes more sense to do it that way. So I need 12. That's 6. Nice. And this will also like glow nicely. It's gonna look cool. All right. The other thing, so we have a few more things there. So what else do I have? Actually, that's all. So we have these. Why the fuck do I have these? Someone remind me? Do I need this plant for anything? This is just food, right? I mean, it's not even that bad. But is it used for anything good? Oh wait, no, I have these. Wait, why am I not getting... Come on, hit it. All right. Those are actually used for something. All right. All of this has to grow. I might even fit in probably like the 5th. I'm not gonna push it. That's good enough.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, this is almost fully grown. Did it grow any bigger than before? Not sure. But they have fully grown. So I might actually put another one like in the remaining slot. These, like 4 of these, and especially if I put more, which I probably will. Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense. I don't know if there's anything else that I want to grow that I could plant in here. I'll probably just put another one of those trees. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Where are these things? I don't see it growing. Maybe it takes some time. Will I put like the whole thing of that over there? Probably not. Wait. Okay. All right, that's half. And this can be another half. Wait, why did it get set up like that? Oh, I guess it's... Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I guess I'm gonna plant these simply because I can. Do I need to hit them for the seeds? Yeah. Okay. Let's grab oxygen before she starts screaming at me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, still gotta wreck these. I don't even know. I mean, I can just keep these for myself, I guess. And these. Yeah. Shit, my inventory is not liking this. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, I don't want to collect this stuff, so I'm just gonna deconstruct it. Alright, there we go. This is back to normal. And this makes so much more sense as like a little garden here. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to place some lights. So I have floodlights. But there was also like the stick light. Where is that? No, this has to be on the surface. Can I put it inside? No, so it has to be like on the surface, I guess. Wait a minute. Where are those little lights? Do I need to like... Wait a minute. There it is. Battery, glass, and titanium. I don't like the glass part. Wait, does it mean it's gonna, like, drain the battery over time? Alright, battery, glass, and titanium. I can make some glass. I do have a lot of extra batteries, so... Sure, we can play around with it a little bit. No, wait. I think I gotta craft those. Here. I'm just gonna make one for now. I don't like the fact that it's a deployable from my inventory. I would prefer it to be like a thing to be made. But let's see how it looks. I'm very curious. So by deployable, what, I just... How do I deploy it? Oh, I see. So wait, it's not letting me put it on the platform? What? That could be cool at like some places around the base. But honestly, I'm not that happy about it. So I can't even place it inside? Bro, what fucking garbage is this? You can't even do floodlights inside. Man, that is so shit. There's no, like, options for, like, interior lights. Yeah, give me back my resources. That was a waste. A waste of my time and a waste of my resources. Okay. Let's grow another one there. If I don't like it, I'll just scrap it. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Gears until I have like a little bit more time. Wait, I can't replace that? Wait, I can't remove this tree? Are you kidding me? So I'm gonna have to scrap the whole thing? All right. I gotta figure out where the hell am I gonna place the water machine. It's not gonna stay there where it is. Where could I put it? Should I put it up here? Hey, you know what? I haven't played with one thing. This thing is, by the way, massive. It takes so much space. Like, I could separate this room. That would be kind of ugly, and I'm not sure I want to actually do that, but I could do it. No. Oh, plus 0.2. Alright, that fridge will have to go, though. Alright, so I see this is where the door would be. So technically this could be a separate room. But I'll have to remove the fridge. What do we have in the fridge? Yeah, I kind of like this. Like it. Where am I gonna go with all of this? I don't know. Probably just gonna place it here for now. There we go. And these can go into my actual main fridge. There we go. Bingo. Wow, you... Oh! Interesting. Alright, I like this. What would be really cool if these wall partitions could actually, like, support things like this. But I know they don't. Can you put, like, shelves? You can. Okay. So that's how it works. Can you place things like this? Yes, you can. All right. All right. I like this, honestly. I like it being separate from... But I might actually remove, like, the middle part. And just leave it like an open thing. But I'll think about it. This has to go somewhere else. Technically, I could place it like... I don't know if it will fit. But we don't know until we try. It does fit. Barely. So the question is it worth it? Hmm. I mean, it's either gonna be here, but this is kind of a weird place to have it because I have everything else somewhere else, so... Actually, I do have an idea. This could be like a little kitchen area. So we have like a water filtration system here. And then let's put some decorative pieces like I guess this is the front side of the counter. There we go. So we can place some stuff on top just for shits and giggles. And then we can move the fridge here. Move the fridge here, have another fabricator here, have some storage. And basically, like, this is in a direct line from my tank here and the garden. So basically, whatever I grab from here, I can just bring there. It's right next to it. Oh, sorry. Thank you for letting me know. All right, we put a new fridge right here. Boom. All right. We can use that fridge to move anything that I need to move. This is not supposed to be all in the fridge, but you know, stop me. There we go. And what I want to do is I want to make another fabricator here because apparently the food that I'm making is made on a fabricator. All right, so I need 2 titanium, 2 quartz, 2 copper ore. And the funny thing is I won't have those resources. I won't have the most basic resources needed for the most basic thing you need to craft. Ain't that interesting? Ain't that lovely? I'll take a few of these. 2 copper. And when it comes to quartz, guess what? I'm out. Let's set it up on the scanner. So I don't have to roam around. There we go. Boom. Scanning begins. All right, this is pretty cool. We got a little kitchen set up here. Now, if this is gonna be a kitchen, I think it would benefit from some windows. So maybe like the upper room would be a better kitchen. But no, I don't like it. Okay. We're gonna actually place the big boy here, but I need quartz. All right, it already found a bunch, but I'm gonna let it scan a little bit longer, and then I'm just gonna rush out and grab it all. So now we have stuff organized. The only fucking problem is this here. I did not want this to connect. But it is what it is, I guess. All right. We got our plants outside. Everything's nice and glowing. There will be 2 more grow beds here. Oh, I have this chest as well. Alright, we can also move this to the kitchen. I mean, that makes sense, right? Let's put it in the fridge as well for now. This ladder is starting to piss me off being in the middle again. Probably gonna have to move it. Well, there is quite a bit of quartz, but it's all so fucking spread out. All right. Would this look better if it was just like on this wall? Probably. I'm going into such details here. I am overdoing it. All right, that is actually so much better. This counter is literally pointless, but... So, what do I need to make... it's so annoying. I need the actual, like, regular quartz. I mean... I can get some... This is actually pretty weird. There's not that much quartz. I can actually make some. Just by... scrapping this glass. Okay. So... Hey, GG, what's up? There we go. We put one of these here. Nice. And we'll put this bad boy on this wall. There we go. And this is now a kitchen. Effective kitchen. We are making water and salt here. Let's move the actual water and salt out of this and put it here. This is a massive storage, by the way. There we go. We are making salad on this thing. This is just a decoration, pretty much. We do have some extra space. Maybe for some decorations as well. I don't know. Why do I have a feeling I have some stuff in my prawn? No? Alright, let's actually bring it in inside the moon pool. This is getting annoying that it's just sitting out there. There we go. That's better. Okay. So... what am I gonna do with all that salt? I wish there was an easy way to just discard salt. Or just to keep the water, but there's not. Can I make... Yes, a trash can. Alright, that will work. So I can just... Like, I don't need that much salt. I'm having a water filtration just for water. Salt is basically for, like... It's needed for some things to be crafted, but it's not really that common. And also, like, for food preserving, but, like, I don't need that anymore. So we're good. Good. All right. Now I have to move all of this crap. Oh my god. Right, quickly store this in here. No, this can go. This can go here because it's not going bad. So no need to have that in the fridge. I could make another, just like a random ass storage right here. All right, put that there. Okay. Let's go back up. Leave that there. Leave lead here. I have one lithium as well. Okay, perfect. No, ah. All right, I'm gonna have to move those clippings too, but there we go. Okay. Right. This place is gonna be like pretty much empty. We're not gonna have a bunch of random crap here. It's not needed. Technically, I could... I'm borderline considering replacing those lockers with these ones, as they have...
Seek fluid intake.
This thing has massive space. Like, massive inventory. Seek fluid intake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Just leave it here for now, I guess. Okay. Like, the problem is the locker is like... Could I fit like 3 of these alongside one wall? Because we're talking about what? 5 by 6. So 30. Wait, is that? Yeah, that is 5 by 6. Yeah. So we're talking about 30 versus 6 by 8. So we're talking about 30 versus 48 slots. That's like huge difference with minimum difference in resources needed to make them. So this is 2 titanium. This is also 2 titanium and 1 quartz. That's like nothing. The only thing that annoys me is that the items don't show up inside. Like, it looks empty when it's not. That's what pisses me off. And there's actually a mod for that, which is crazy. That they had to mod it, that the developers couldn't do this properly themselves. When a game like Schedule 1 has that feature where you can see items on the shelves, and it was made by one dude. This thing is gonna take forever. I'm trying to like get all these reactor rods empty, and then I can like fix this issue here. This is not supposed to be connected. Ugh, so annoying. All right. We got that. We got this. We could make some extra food. Let's go grab a few of these. Okay. That's 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're stacking up everything. Food, water. All right. And we can place it back in here. I'm just gonna have like 4 or 5 of these on me at each time. All right, that's 3 more. It's crazy how good this salad is, and I've seen people when I was looking for stuff that I needed, like I've seen people memeing about like salad, and I was not understanding what that means. And now that I finally figured out how to make it, boy, is it crazy. The only thing that's bothering me is the speed of producing water, which is kind of slow. So I'm considering having 2 of these. The question is, you know, the power. So like I could technically place 2 of these here. Which resources was it to make it? It's super easy to make even. 2 of those would make water much quicker. Can I? This water filtration machine is tired of me, I think. Like, how many times I've moved it. Alright, copper wire and aerogel. We'll see how will that affect my power consumption. Like... Alright, copper, 2 copper to make copper wire, and for the aerogel I need a ruby, and I need a gel sack. Let's just grab one here. There we go. I've watched the Subnautica 2 trailer again
Aboard, Captain.
yesterday, and it looks exciting, but let's not say anything until we actually get the game. All right, 2 machines now. And it started. So now we'll see what happens. All right, there we go. So we have the trash can, we have 2 water filtration machines. That nuclear reactor is a fucking beast. Like, it's not even bothered. It's like, come on, give me, it's like, give me a challenge. Look at it. All right. That works. But that's gonna be a lot more water. I will get a shit ton of salt though, but I'll probably store like some. I don't need much more than this. What am I gonna do with these? Ah, wait, are they all 2 titanium? Yeah, they are. Okay. Wait, let me check on one thing. Do I have anything left in my sea truck? Alright, this is getting distracting. I'll probably go on a little bit of a quartz hunt. No. Right, empty, 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 empty. Alright, I got everything out. Good. Prawn is also empty, so... Alright. Doing a few more decorations. I can't believe I went through all the titanium that I have again. What? How? What the fuck? Fine. Fine. Take all my titanium. I don't care. I'm gonna bring more. But this base gotta look nice. The question is, what are we gonna plant here? Yeah, that's nice. That looks nice. I low-key want to plant these trees because they kind of stand out the most. They're like the largest one. And I think I can't... Wait. Can I plant some of these inside? Wait, what have I planted, like, in the office area? Well, these look pretty cool. But no. I think I'm actually gonna do the trees. The trees. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that grows like even remotely as large as those trees, so I do not have enough inventory space for all of those.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh my god. Alright. Ideally, I hope I can fit 4 of those fruits in my inventory. Yes. Wait, was it 4? Yeah, it was 4. One here. One here. One here. And one here. Bingo. It's gonna look nice, you know? A little bit more natural. Ugh. You know, people say like you should drink at least 2 liters of water a day. This guy drinks fucking 10.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh my god, my screen. Oh my god. The thing is, I need titanium as well as quartz. Alright, let's not spend the literally like entire stream in the base. Let's grab... Well, like, is it worth it going... I think I'm actually quicker if I just go like this. I go like on a frenzy and collect as much as I possibly can when I have it all scanned. Then like actually drilling the quartz rocks. That whole process is kind of tedious, to be honest. All right, let's actually go collect. There seems to be a lot, like, specifically here. Whoops. Alright, I'll just park, like, here. And where do we start? Oh my god, bro, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Alright, this is free, titanium. Let's go. Bruh. I don't know. I don't know where to start. Like, this looks like a lot, but it's actually, like, all, you know... Like, this looks like there's a shitload of it in one place, but that's not the case. It's actually, like, all over the place. In, like, a span of, like, few hundred meters, so... So it's a lie. But yeah, there is literally, like, quartz is everywhere. And this... Am I quicker by doing this? But, like, instead of just going to, like, actually mine it? I don't know. I collected quite a lot, but I have to actually look for it, while if I was actually drilling it with the prawn suit, I would just be standing in a place and collecting it. So I don't know. I'm not sure which one is more efficient. All I know, this is getting out of control. There's too much of it. Alright, I do have to pay attention to get back to the truck on time. They do seem a little bit more like clustered over there. Ah, oh, this fucking annoying piece of shit. Let me zap you. There you go. Alright, this seems like a good place. See, this is nice. When you have so many so close, you just go around and keep grabbing. It's much easier though when you actually have markers and just you know exactly what you're looking for. Like, look at my screen. Oh my god. I don't even see where I'm going. There's literally hundreds marked. All right, that should be enough quartz for now. I'm gonna... Where the fuck is my... Where is my... Oh, there you are. All right. All right, that's what, 30? Yeah. That's 30 quartz. I really gotta go and disable this scan. It's getting kind of out of hand here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look at that. Looks like a Christmas tree. That's crazy. Go away. And there we go. All right, titanium though is another story. So you see, this is another problem, and that is like these give me very limited space to like how much I can actually store. This is why I would like to upgrade my inventory to like the large lockers, because that's significantly more storage space than what I have here. From 30 to 48 is a big deal. But that would mean that I would have to deconstruct each and every one of those again. Like, remove all the contents and, like, redo it again. And it's a nightmare to even think about doing that. All right, there we go. And yeah, the question is, can I fit 3 of those in, like, on one wall? If I can, let's do a quick math. 4 times 30 is 120. 3 times 48 is 164? No, 144. Yeah, it is more. Like 4 of these lockers versus 3 of those glass lockers. 3 glass lockers actually do win. If I can fit 3 of those on one wall. The problem is that's also, like, less total lockers, which means, because right now I have pretty much everything, well, not all, actually. I have 2 that have random stuff. But I could combine stuff. I don't need that many separate ones. Like, I could put diamonds and rubies together, for example. But where do we even start? From the beginning, I guess. So titanium is empty. Alright, so if I was to place this one, the problem is I can't put names on these. So wait. Alright, this is as close to the wall as it can go. I could put signs above that say... Wait, I got the... Wait, this is a sign, but I got a name tag blueprint, I think. Where is that? How'd I make that? God damn it. I'm curious about this headlamp. Should I have that? That would be very convenient sometimes. No! What did I just make? I didn't want to do that. And you see, this is now full, so this is where the problem starts. So, technically, I could place quartz in here. I gotta get rid of this locker now. Can I put it, like, in here? Shit. You know where this could be useful? No! But this is super small, but still, that's fine. I'll just leave it there, whatever. Alright, yeah, this is a bitch because I can't have names on these. That's such a... Like, most of the storage stuff can have names, but these can't. But do you see the difference in inventory space here? Like, look at that. So I could place a sign. I think I need the copper wire for that. Yeah, it's so stupid that it's made with a copper wire. I don't think it can fit 3, unfortunately, on one wall. Yeah, no way. No way. This side is not gonna fit the third one. It takes like shit. All right, so that's not an option. I still have some crazy ideas. I never run out of those, to be honest. Well, now I have to move it. No. Oh, you son of a bitch. Am I really out of all the titanium? Wait, but how did I... Alright, that makes no sense. How was I able to make... Oh, I guess I've spent some titanium on building that locker. Alright. This looks nice. I like it. Very nice, very nice. Shit. Alright, my, wait a minute. My sea truck is out already. We're gonna grab the prawn. Alright, this is where the lead was. Lead. Can you change color on this? Yes, you can. Alright, we can leave this one in that color. This one is quartz. This one is copper. I guess this color matches the most. Let's do the other ones. Let's see. Gold and silver. We'll put it in yellow. Lithium is good. Diamond, I guess, is good. Ruby would go red. This, of course, goes blue. Is there like a lighter blue? No, that's fine. This is, of course, green. This is good. Ah, that might help a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I gotta go mine some titanium. I don't really have a choice here. Let's go, my little prawn. Alright, so this is where the life pod is. We gotta go a little bit to the right of that. The problem is, I know that somewhere along the way is that stupid leviathan thing. Like, and it's somewhere like near these, and I don't know exactly where. All right. That might be it, or it's those screaming asshole. It might be just those screaming assholes. I'm not sure. Alright, I think I actually went too far. Wait, how come there's a light here, but the game didn't let me place those on the foundation? All right, I'm totally going the wrong way. That fish literally crashed into me. Bro, where the fuck am I? I'm gonna have to drop another beacon here. And just name it, I don't know, mining area or something. Alright, there's a lot of quartz, but that's not what I need. I actually need titanium. But I might be going after some copper as well, which can be found here. Alright, there's some copper there. There's a lot of quartz. What was that sound? What was that, like, bass that I heard just now? There's one issue that I have with this game. And that is, there's a lot more just like environmental, like, you know, scripted sound effects. That are actually not real. Like, a bunch of these sounds that I'm hearing right now, they're not real creatures. It's just random ass sound effects. While in the original game, it was mostly like the stuff that you could hear was like actual creatures around you. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't go there. I wonder if I can kill him. Let's save the game and let's have some fun. I'm gonna regret this. No, come back. Fuck, I'm out of... No, 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 no. Well, he got me. No, 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 come back. Wait, can I not... Can I not catch him? Oh, come on, stop changing. I got him. But I didn't get him good. Come on. Come on. Why am I not... Oh, my prawn is fucked. Get out of there. I didn't realize my prawn is at 45%. I do want to kill him.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I got him, but he got me too. That is such bullshit. Let go, let go, let go. Let go, let go, let go. I got damaged a lot more than I expected. They are not fucking around. I just wish the torpedoes were still no. I wish the torpedoes were still a valid strategy, you know. Where is he? No, don't come towards me. Wait, he's way too close. Oh no, he's not. Okay. Is there a reason why he is exactly under that island there? Yeah, torpedoes would not work. He's moving too much. Even if I was like, maybe it would be effective. I don't know. Like, if I bombarded the entire area where he's moving with the torpedoes, like, he would swim through them, like, regardless. I just don't know how far away from him I can actually lock onto him, because the torpedoes do follow him, like. We'll have to test it out. Just fuck around with it. Why is there so much quartz? Oh, that cocksucker is right there.
Seek fluid intake.
I actually have to get too close to him to get to some titanium. Oh, there's actually some here. That's all right. I just gotta keep an eye on him. But he's like, he's way too close. He's gonna see me. He's like 20% scary as a leviathan compared to a leviathan from the first game. Like, he's not even close. Oh, there's one a bit. Oh, there's two. That's a lot further away. He should not be coming this far. And also, he's doing way too much damage to the prawn. Like, that thing is not that big. Like, the Leviathan from the original Subnautica was much bigger than that. I don't know how much health they have. Let me check my inventory. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Perfect. Actually, I didn't come here for scraps. I came here to collect. There he is. And I'll consider grabbing some copper along the way. I am kind of running out of it, and if I'm gonna make a bunch of signs, it's gonna need a lot of copper. I do want to make signs for, like, different areas. Alright, that's enough. Okay. Eh. The fact that this control is this close to this is such a mistake in like game design, in my opinion. Like, same click, so close, and if I accidentally click on this, I'm gonna fuck up the whole thing and I'm gonna have to realign everything. It is so easy to accidentally separate modules from the truck. It should not be like that. Nice. Nice. That's done. All right. And also, this is not, like, no. All right. Time to move. Which way? I guess I move this way. Have to try to avoid the big fella. I'm gonna make the torpedo arm. And I'm gonna make torpedoes. And I'm gonna test it out. If, like, depends on from how far away I can lock onto those cocksuckers. If I can lock onto it from, like, relative, like, distance, I can just bombard him, and even if, like, those explode in, like, separate, you know, locations, depending on where it, like, catches him, I can still make enough of those clouds that he constantly keeps swimming through it and take damage. It might take more torpedoes, it might take more time to kill him, but technically it should still work. Now, I don't know what you need in this game. Wait, where the fuck am I going? I don't know what you need in this game to actually make torpedoes, and how expensive is it to make them. I was looking for copper and now I can't find any. Oh, there it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See, that sound spooked me. That sound spooked me, and it's actually nothing. It's just a sound effect. I hate it about this game. Like, first game, if there was nothing around you, it was dead silent. Besides maybe like the music playing. If you heard some creature, you knew that creature was there. This game has so many fake sounds. It's annoying. It's unnecessary. It's a cheap design, in my opinion. That's what made the first game great. When you heard a creature making sounds, you knew it was there. This just makes you unaware of like what's real and what's not. That's what like, that's like the I'm going the wrong way. I'm actually going into the nothingness here. I honestly lost my surroundings like completely. I have no idea. Oh, okay, this is where the wall is. All right. Oh, I see more copper. If I was working on a horror game, I would, like, there's a lot of games, I think a lot of games break immersion by unnecessary music, especially horror games. Unnecessary music, unnecessary sound effects. In my opinion, what's like really scary, let's say a horror game is like, you're in some sort of like a house or something like that, like, and it's nighttime, right? Like, what's really scary to me is just complete silence. And like, hearing a sound should actually like not scare you, but make you feel uneasy, like, you know, wood creaking or like something like that. But it should not bombard you with sound effects. It should be like, you know, occasional and, if possible, like unpredictable. If it's predictable, like if you start realizing those sounds are scripted, that's bad. What the fuck? Since when is one right here? I think I didn't zap him. That zap recharges pretty quick. That's pretty good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Grab as much as I can at once. All right. Now, I had another crazy idea is to use like the middle space here to place some of those large lockers, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Also, can you use those separators like in these? No, that's just specifically for... Okay. Well, it was worth a try. I love this with the trees. That is so much better than it was. Let me take a look at something. All right, I could technically put a sign up here. That's actually nice. No, signs are just... Can I... How big can I make them? Can you, like, type in 2 rows? Ah, not now. I don't have copper wire. And this is why I have 2 of these, because now I make a lot more water. The problem is, this chest is... You know what? I'm just gonna use the fridge for this. For food and water. I guess that kind of makes sense. Perfect. Nice. Okay. So, about my idea. Alright, I could theoretically... Alright, that one could be connected better. This one is a little bit maybe too far back. Alright, I think that's actually... It's pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. What am I missing? I'm missing titanium. Alright, do I have more on the thingy? What's the time? Oh shit, I gotta end the stream. I didn't even realize what's the time. Alright, we can take all of this. Alright, we got everything out. There we go. Alright, it's not perfectly connected, but honestly, it's good enough. And it's not taking too much space. So it's pretty cool. And I could use this for like... I don't know. Generic stuff. If I have too much of something, I could place it here. Yep. Overall, I'm happy with this. It fills the room. The room's not empty, so yeah, that totally works. Like these other chests, I can totally move all of that crap in here. I'll have to check later what I have inside, but... And probably reorganize it again. Layers not needed. All of this goes in there. And this. Alright, that's empty. And I also have this one. Alright, let's put the suit in another one. Put the fiber mesh in there. These are... Oh wait, I can plant this thing. That might also grow pretty big. I'll have to test it out somewhere.
Seek fluid intake.
Let's do that quickly. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, snap.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, let's test this out. I'm curious. I don't know where I'm gonna place it though. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Alright. We've made... I haven't made any progress. I've just been building stuff. Haha. I don't know why I closed it. All right. So this thing will go to trash. No. All right. This is massive storage. I can store so much random crap. And now we can use these, this one and this one for like actual resources, something. I don't know what I'm still missing. Oh yeah, I don't have the observatory yet. All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to place the observatory and we'll end it here. Observatory will be connected, I would say, to my bedroom? Did I finish the game? No. I'm just... Last 2 or 3 streams I've been fucking around with just base and all that shit. Bruh, and I'm not gonna have enough space for this on any side. What a bunch of crap. Alright, technically I could place it here. But what kind of observatory would that be? There's literally nothing to see from that observatory. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It is what it is for now. We made some good progress. Honestly, there's a few more changes I want to make to the base. And then I'm pretty much gonna go explore down deep. Hello, Rasya. Hello, Pops, by the way. So I'm gonna go... tomorrow I'm probably gonna mess around with the base a little bit more. Just alter a few more things, organize inventory, see what I'm missing. I mean, there's not much to do around the base. I have pretty much everything right now. So... yeah. We have good food source. We have good water source. What I would like to do more is explore the surface. Let me actually save and get out of the game. Yeah, I want to figure out how to get the fur. I mean, I know in theory. I haven't tried it out yet. And yeah. We are making solid progress. But the real challenge is actually going down. Deep down to get to that fabricator base or whatever is the name. That's gonna be interesting. So I have the defense perimeter thing on the sea truck, so I'm probably just gonna go down with the sea truck. I don't think I can avoid those shadow leviathans with the prawn, so I think it's just easier to go down, but it's gonna be a challenge. If I lose the truck, I'm gonna be pissed off. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If there's anyone new here, if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. I stream pretty much daily. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. On Friday, I most likely won't stream, and on Saturday as well. On Sunday, I will later, like somewhere in the afternoon or something. But yeah, pretty much I stream daily if possible. I'm gonna be preparing some videos soon as well, and we'll be playing Subnautica until I finish the game, and then we'll see. I could play Gears of War since it just dropped the remaster or whatever. And besides that, I want to try Abiotic Factor. And I don't know, there's nothing else actually. So yeah, see you in the next one. Have a good day, and bye-bye.